There's Jude. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the October Jefferson County Board of Legislators meeting to order. So if you'd please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and then remain standing for a moment of reflection. Thank you. You may be seated. Roll call of members.
Legislator Maxon?
Here.
Drake? Cantwell?
Here.
Peck? Nebewanik?
Here.
Reed?
Here.
Calarco? Johnson?
Here.
Monticelli?
Here.
McBride? Grant? Ferris?
Here.
Jarrow?
Here.
Joldo?
Here.
Gray?
Here. Privilege of the floor. Would anybody like to address the board? Seeing none. Reading minutes of the last session. Somebody have a request for that? Because if you do, you can read them. If not, we'll entertain any additions, deletions, or you want to read them, Pat? Okay. Any additions, deletions, or corrections? Hearing none, then they'll stand as presented. Presentations of petitions, notices, and communications.
There are none this evening, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Reports of standing committees.
We have a report from the Finance and Rules Committee reporting favorably on resolutions number 194, 195, 197, 200, 201, 203, and 205.
Reports of county officers and others.
We have a report from the County Treasurer on investment in cash on hand. We have a report from the County Administrator on budget transfers.
Okay, local laws, resolutions, and motion resolution number 180, please.
Setting time and place for public hearing on tentative budget for fiscal year 2021.
Discussion. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Resolution number 181.
Amending the 2020 county budget to provide for payment of tax tertiary refunds.
Discussion. None? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Resolution number 182.
Concurring in settlement of tax tertiary proceedings and authorizing refund of taxes in connection therewith for the WGS Philadelphia Housing Associates, LLC.
Discussion. None? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. 183, please.
concurring in settlement of tax certiorari proceedings and authorizing refund of taxes in connection therewith for Liberty Sackets Harbor LLC.
Discussion. None? All in favor, aye? Aye. Opposed? Carried. 184.
Authorizing the vacating of judgment of foreclosure for owners of certain parcels of real estate property and discontinuance of foreclosure proceedings.
Discussion. None? All in favor, aye? Aye. Opposed? Carried. It's a funny-looking resolution. Let me just see.
185?
Yeah, we can do that. That's a good... What's that? No, not yet. No. Anything else anybody wants? Okay. This is your time. 185.
Appointing county administrator.
Discussion. You sure? Okay. All in favor, aye? Aye. Opposed? Congratulations.
Thank you very much, everybody.
We have to put, you're... 186.
Approving appointment of deputy county administrator.
Discussion. This one, you should just, no discussion here. No question whatsoever. All in favor, aye? Aye. Opposed? Carried. Congratulations, both of you. It is certainly a pleasure working with you.
Thank you very much.
And
likewise.
The steady hand on the tiller that they have keeps us running smoothly. So,
thank you.
Your leadership is much appreciated. I suppose we'll go to 187 now. Okay, 187.
Adoption of retention and disposition schedule of New York local government records.
Discussion. None? All in favor, aye? Aye. Opposed? Carried. 188.
Accepting funding from the Center for Tech and Civil Life and amending the 2020 county budget in relation thereto.
Discussion. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I had never heard of the Center for Tech and Civil Life. I'm curious about what we were going to do with that $61,000. I asked our elections commissioner if he would come tonight. Can I have him address just a little bit about that grant?
That you asked him to come. He even stepped right up to the microphone. Yes.
Showtime.
What they're here.
It's big stakes. It's $61,000.
Good evening, everyone. I invited my Democratic colleague here so you can see both of us, but the long story short is we are going to do some things that make our lives a little bit easier in terms of the counting of the ballots after the election, the absentee ballots, and we're going to do some things to protect the health and safety of our voters and our inspectors at the poll sites. So the majority of this grant will be going towards cleaning of the poll sites. We have 43 poll sites across Jefferson County. They'll be cleaned before the election and cleaned after the election, as we did in June, although there was only 26 sites then. So it's a little bit more of a bill, but we're working on that with the purchasing department. And we're also buying a electric letter opener so that we can speed through the opening of the ballots so that we can do our tallies a little bit faster so that we can report to the state and they have no issue from Jefferson County. So other things we're working on, and we're trying to investigate a drop box for outside, just similar to what the DMV has. That's been going a little slow, so I'm not sure we're going to pull that off, but we're certainly trying. And some printing of absentee ballots. So we've gotten a greater number of requested than we typically get in any other year because they've expanded the opportunities for absentee ballots this year. So that is the answer.
Very, very good answer.
I'm happy to answer any questions.
Yes. Questions for the commissioner? None? Thank you. Much appreciate your attendance. Clarification. Further questions? None? Roll call.
Legislator Drake? Jarrow? Reed? Calarco? Grant? Goldo? Cantwell? McBride? Johnson? Monticelli? Maxon? Ferris? Nebewanik? Gray?
Yes.
Motion carries.
189.
Amending software maintenance agreement for the Board of Elections software.
Discussion. None? All in favor, aye? Opposed? Carried. Resolution number 190.
Amending the 2020 county budget relative to Board of Elections.
Discussion. None? All in favor, aye? Opposed? Carried. Resolution number 191.
Authorizing employment agreement with Jefferson County Civil Service Employees Association Local 1000, AFS CME, AFL CIO.
Discussion. None? All in favor, aye? Opposed? Carried. Resolution number 192.
Authorizing the use of capital chargebacks in relation to debt service costs of a $3.5 million maintenance and revitalization bond for Jefferson Community College.
Discussion? None? All in favor, aye? Opposed? Carried. 193, please.
Amending the 2020 county budget in relation to real property tax services department.
Discussion? None? All in, no, just roll call. Yep. Go ahead.
Legislator Drake? Peck? Nabawanik? Maxon? Grant? Cantwell? McBride? Doldo? Monticelli? Johnson? Jarrow? Ferris? Calarco? Reed? Gray?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolution number 194.
Amending the 2020 county budget and capital plan in relation to the Watertown International Airport Aircraft Rescue Firefighting Facility Construction Project.
Discussion? None? Roll call.
Legislator Doldo? Jarrow? Johnson? Ferris? Maxon? Nabawanik? Monticelli? Calarco? Cantwell? Grant? McBride? Drake? Reed? Gray?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolution number 195.
Amending the 2020 county budget in relation to fuel farm repairs at the Watertown International Airport.
Discussion? None? All in favor, aye? Opposed? Carried. 196.
Authorizing agreement in relation to the fiscal year 2020 Emergency Management Performance Grant.
Discussion? None? All in favor, aye? Opposed? Carried. 197.
Authorizing agreement and amending the 2020 county budget in relation to the fiscal year 2020 State Homeland Security Program Grant.
Discussion? None. Roll call.
Legislator Reed? Nabawanik? Maxon? Jarrow? Ferris? Doldo? Monticelli? Calarco? Johnson? Grant? Drake? Cantwell? McBride? Gray?
Yes. 198.
Establishing time and place for a public hearing on the 2020 inclusion of viable agricultural land in the New York State Certified Agricultural District.
Discussion? None? All in favor, aye? Opposed? Carried. 199.
Establishing time and place for a public hearing related to the 2020 Community Development Block Grant process.
Discussion? None? All in favor, aye? Opposed? Carried. 200.
Amending the 2020 county budget, recognize insurance recovery and allocating same in the Sheriff's Department budget.
Discussion? Roll call.
Legislator Monticelli? McBride? Reed? Grant? Cantwell? Calarco? Johnson? Jarrow? Doldo? Maxon? Drake? Nabawanik? Ferris? Gray?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolution 201.
Authorizing agreement amending the 2020 county budget in relation to the state fiscal year 2020 state law enforcement terrorism prevention grant program.
Discussion. None. Roll call.
Legislator Ferris? Yes. Maxon? Yes. Johnson? Yes. Cantwell? Yes. Drake? McBride? Grant? Doldo? Yes. Calarco? Reed? Yes. Jarrow? Yes. Nebewanik? Yes. Monticelli? Gray?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolution number 202.
Authorizing funding in connection with the New York State Department of Health, Local Health Department Article 6 Performance Incentive Initiative.
Discussion? None? All in favor, aye? Aye. Opposed? Carried. Resolution 203.
Accepting supplemental funding from New York State Department of Health for Immunization Action Plan and amending the 2020 county budget in relation thereto.
Discussion? None? Roll call.
Legislator Calarco? Grant? Jarrow?
Yes.
Ferris?
Yes.
Maxon?
Yes.
Nebewanik?
Yes.
Drake? McBride? Johnson? Monticelli? Reed? Doldo? Cantwell? Gray?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolution 204.
Amending the 2020 county budget in relation to public health service.
Discussion? None? All in favor, aye? Aye. Opposed? Carried. 205.
Amending the 2020 county budget relative to additional revenue from the New York State Office of Temporary and Disability Assistance for Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act Emergency Solutions Grant funding.
Discussion? None? Roll call.
You're right. Sorry about that. Legislator Ferris? Yes. Maxon? Yes. Cantwell? Yes. Jarrow? Yes. Doldo? Yes. McBride? Yes. Johnson? Yes. Grant? Yes. Calarco? Nebewanik? Yes. Reed? Yes. Monticelli? Yes. Drake? Gray?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay. We'll entertain a motion and a second, please, to go into executive session for the discussion of litigation. Second, or motion by Mr. Monticelli, second by Mr. Nebewanik. All in favor? Aye. Okay.